Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm just getting the cards that I feel drawn to use. Magical mermaids and dolphins, magical unicorns, psychic tarot. Okay, we can play with them cards maybe. Good morning. It is 11:30 a.m. I was taken to the KLF. 3 a.m. Returnal. 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Cheers. It's 3 a.m. Eternal. KLF are gonna rock ya. The KLF. Anyway. I was taken to KFC. Finger looking good. Let's have a look. I'm going to pull a psychic tarot card. And we'll just go from there. You gotta knock, knock, knock on wood. I caught the cards like that. Okay. Fertility. Being fertile, ripe. Not necessarily, you know, we're talking about pregnancy here. I don't feel that. I feel, well, your heart's in the right place. Pride's coming through, but this is about you being proud of your achievements. Cherishing and loving. Cherishing and loving the love we have. Cherish the love we have. We should cherish the life we live. Cherish the love. Cherishing the love. That's nice. Well, oh, that bottom card wants to be seen. I'll have a look in a moment. Let's have a look at the magical unicorns. It's like she's cherishing this unicorn here. It's like the unicorn still looks sad. Let's take a walk together near the open shore. Hand in hand, you and I. Okay, I've got 2 cards. Let's cherish every moment we have been given. The time will pass us by. Relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Now, this is the Empress energy here. There's nothing to worry about. You're taken care of. Okay. So much about loving yourself enough to know that the divine loves you. Why would the divine not love you? You have to think about all your beautiful attributes. Otherwise, that's just with that pride coming in, so I was taken straight away to the ego. But I felt as if the Empress here has dispelled the ego. She won't listen to that negative self-talk nonsense. Programming, negative programming. That she knows is only going to hinder her. So, relax. Everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all going to be fine. So this energy of being able to love yourself first, well, just love yourself and life. And that energy emits out of you. It emanates out and affects all concerned. That's interesting. Family culture. Here we go. This is really about that programming. Learn more about your family stories and histories. History. One Direction. You and me got a whole lot of history. We could be the greatest team that the world has ever seen. Okay. Why are you here? Why are you here? Well, let's delve a bit deeper. Let's see what the magical mermaids and dolphins want to say. What's coming through is I'm here to share this beautiful, loving energy. That's it, just to share this beautiful, loving energy. With whom? Or with what? With all. Because that's what's coming out. That's what's coming out. Love's coming out. To play. Oh, okay. Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care and receive without guilt or apologies. This is a really strong message coming through from the Divine Feminine. To you. Allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apologies. So I felt this was a loving energy here, but still feeling sad, ashamed, guilty about allowing yourself to receive this love. Let's read this message. I noticed yesterday my eyesight was quite blurry. I was doing quite a lot of written work though, and I don't really take these glasses around. I don't have to squint, but I did notice yesterday it was a bit blurry vision. Oh. Let yourself receive. You're a giver and you help others in so many ways. Most of the time you truly enjoy giving. So when you let others give to you, they experience the joy of giving. You give them a gift each time that you're a gracious receiver. By receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. So I feel this is maybe what the feminine here is picking up on, because the energies need to be balanced, the male and female energies. So by receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. By allowing yourself to receive, you swim in the flow of life, which washes away stagnant energy, bringing in new forms of abundance, creative ideas, and all types of opportunities. Even the simplest act of receiving is healing, and it is a powerful step in the manifestation process. Why do you find it so hard to receive love? Let's go to these cards. Everybody was kung fu fighting. I don't know why. I feel the urge to sing that song, but I feel a bit funny in my energy. I know what I need to do and where I need to be, and I have the power to make this happen. You sure do. Okay. You sure do. You sure make me feel like loving you. You sure do, baby. I know what I need to do and where I need to be. I have the power to make this happen. Okay. I've got the power. Snap. The feminine does as well. The masculine has the power. He's realising it. The feminine already has that realisation. She holds the power. She holds the power. Because she's received it, hasn't she? She's allowed herself to receive this level of illumination. I'm so sorry for retreating. I've made you wait for too long. I feel embarrassed for wasting too much time. But that's what you need to get over, isn't it? Don't worry, everything's going to be okay. It's all going to be fine. I may have all my material needs met, but the one thing that is missing is you, my love. And it's interesting, that's a song that popped up. That song popped up today on just like YouTube as a rolling music mix. My love, I was going to share it, so I will do. I'll share that in the community posts. And then after that was John, what's his name? John Siccardo. Just Another Day. Just Another Day Without You. And I thought, okay, that's about the third day that song has popped up. It's just another day without you. My love. All I want you to do is be my love. Oh, my love. Passion's ignited in reverse. Why is that in reverse? I feel that that's what the masculine here, he kind of needs to be kind and revive your passion. He's got the key. All I can hear is an alarm going off in the background. My daughter, she's sleeping through it. Anyway, the Tarot Grand Lux. Or I can feel a cold breeze. The Chariot. And then here's that energy of the feminine ascending. This level of illumination. So, I mean, the journey's never over. We're always evolving. And to have the fertility, the growth, the ripeness of this feminine's power, evolution, imminent. And if this, okay, it makes sense. Because obviously, she has done this solo. She's worked on self-love, loving herself, personal development. Not only personal development, spiritual development. So when she receives back that love, that level of love that she's capable of giving, and now capable of receiving, that's, I mean, look at that. That's a really powerful energy, especially for manifesting. It made mention here about manifestation at the end of this card when I was reading what it said. Let yourself receive. And now we're talking. The opportunity's there because that's the Ace of Wands. But it was in reverse. So it's like an opportunity that was offered, rejected, needs to be reignited. Where did I feel the bottom of the deck wanted to be seen? It was here, wasn't it? Financial and material changes. So that's interesting because it says I may have all my material needs met, but this one thing is missing. But the one thing that is missing is you, my love. That's going through the transition. So let's read. It's really what's the sacrifice that you're prepared to to go through. And sometimes it's taken out of your hands. And events and situations occur that are out of your control, or feel they are, but they are for your highest good. So you're going through it. 25. I didn't get a card from there. We just kind of split the deck. I don't know. I don't know what's come over me. That's the energy. And I feel my vessel's very open for interpretation. So I can be doing things and I know that that's not the manner that I would do things. So it's kind of like signs coming through me where someone will be frustrated, or I'll become overwhelmed with emotions. Okay. And then I feel, because I was thinking about this, going over this morning, it's like, why am I picking up on these? Because I'm able to help you transmute that energy. Like, if we have to sit there and take some deep breaths, then we have to sit there and take some deep breaths. Let's have a look at this. Financial material changes. The truth. That's what I've just opened up to. Where's the glasses? The number 5 physical card represents changes, challenges and losses, usually related to material or financial concerns. It may be that you just lost interest in it. It's like, yeah, okay, but it doesn't really bring me fulfillment. I don't think that this is what it's all about. I'm still not happy. You may be losing some of the things around you, but you must acknowledge and know that besides existing as a physical being, you're an incredible and resourceful spiritual entity. Use your powerful forces within to help you through this difficult period. Everything changes for a reason, and this time isn't meant to be a punishment. Know that your current conditions will transform for the better. A positive question to ask yourself now is, what did I learn from this, and how can I avoid it in the future? Remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you, and you alone, to decide how long it will take for you to learn them. So remember that there are lessons to be understood in everything. It's up to you and you alone to decide how long it will take for you to learn them. I want to say, like, I've had a bit of a dormant, can I say that? Like, dormant headache. It's kind of like on this side of the head, behind, like, the eye, maybe this area. And it's just been, like, sitting there. It hasn't, like, developed into a full-blown, but it's just nagging away now. We can shuffle these cards again if you want to. Rejoice in celebration, universe, the waiting game, patience and planning. This is about celebrating the Divine Feminine. The waiting game, patience and planning. So that energy of keeping you waiting for too long. I feel embarrassed for wasting too much time. I feel embarrassed for wasting too much time and for not seeing your worth. It's like you can feel your worth now. It's a feeling. Patience and planning. He may have to be patient with himself whilst he plans his escape, the great escape. Let's go to the Tarot Grand Lux now. Just saw the Seven of Cups about making choices, decisions, good choices, good decisions. I was going to say, like, from now on, because it doesn't really matter about the past. It matters that from now on you make good choices and decisions. Knight of Cups, someone who is offering love, but he needs to get through the sharks. He needs to dispel that energy. Be gone. It's like there's these sharks like around that cup of love now. But he's armoured up. Yeah, the great escape, isn't it? Sneaking around. That's not good enough. Don't want to be sneaking around. You want to be the King of Cups, look. He looks quite sad. So he wants to feel young, vibrant. He wants all these sharks out of the way. He wants all obstructions out of the way. Ask and it shall be done. Just don't complain about how it's done. That's just like if you've been praying and manifesting for like the perfect woman, well, you've manifested her. Don't complain. It's the realisation that everything that's in front of you, you've created. So it's like start consciously creating. Take responsibility. The wheel is about to turn. Place your bets, please. I'm going to bet on that love conquers all. I'm not budging on that. There is a resurrection here, but again, I'm not sure about this this bird that seems to be nailed to the top of this sword. So eyes are everywhere. Otherwise, this masculine won't feel the need to be sneaky, to sneak around. It's best that them eyes are out of the picture. The taste of fear wants to come through. It's not coming through completely, so you've got to stop being afraid. What's occurred is that you've handed over your power and your control to another, and now you need to reclaim it. It's going to be difficult. They're not going to like that, but they shouldn't have taken it. Manipulation. Sharks. Devil. Little trinkets are held up to keep you there. Manipulation. A setting that you've created for yourself. It's what you've settled for. But remember, there's that energy of making good choices from this moment forward. Forget about the past. You've truly, well and truly lived. Look, the devil spelled backwards is lived. Okay. It landed in my lap, in your lap, the Divine Feminine. The Nine of Pentacles. It's what you've manifested. You may have been like, I don't know, not realised it because it's a bit of a joking energy. But I wasn't serious that, you know, I really believed I could be with somebody like that, or somebody like that would want to be with me. But you've manifested it, and it's not a joke. And all those thoughts. Because look, the bird's got a mask on, blindfold. The thoughts I've manifested. But they've blossomed, haven't they? All these thoughts of... I feel like I've got a runny nose. I do apologise. I'm just going to stab my nose. I felt like that just before I came on. I dabbed my nose and that's when I saw these cards. And I've just done it again. It's nothing to do with the runny nose. It's so that I look over there and see the Tower of Sexual Magic. So we can play with those, that's fine. All your desires. Like in one. This is like howling under the moon, being trapped with the Alsatian. Police dog. German Shepherd. Anyway. I believe it like says that one of them's like broken free of the chain and then the other one hasn't, but we'll read this card. The Moon. Let's see what's going on. I said, what's going on? The Moon. The Moon card alludes to the unconscious, deceptions, and the imagination. It brings to light hidden fears and fantasies. To differentiate, I think that's how you kind of say it, to differentiate between the tamed and the wild aspect of our natures, I have used the traditional pairing of a domesticated dog on the left and a howling wolf on the right. This conceptual comparison of captive domesticity and wild freedom is further symbolised by one being chained and the latter having broken free. One being chained and the latter being broken free. I feel this masculine's changed. I do feel he's changed. He just needs to change his act. Chained. To hell. And the feminine is on the verge of evolving even more. It's interesting that I picked up about the devil and lived, because me and my daughter was having an in-depth conversation first thing this morning about the pyramids, and we was talking about fear. I don't know, it just evolved. But I said to her about the devil, and that, you know, you need to face the devil and rip its head off. I said it's only fear to have really have lived. Just like spelling live backwards is evil. It's part of life, isn't it? And she said, I've just realised that evil is love spelt backwards. She said, like evolution. So interesting. Right. Where was we going? Takes me very much to the water energy, even though it's an air card. But this is her being able to see through the illusion, through the veil, into the emotional depths, to be able to feel it, sense it, be it. Look, she's transformed like into this, with scales, this fish. Well, mermaid. Excuse me, is that that alarm stopped? There's another one going off out there now. Indication to use a mermaid card. It's nearly midday. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. It's taken to like the Cinderella energy of at midnight. Like your wish is ungranted. But we're talking about like midday, aren't we? It's like this dream's everlasting. Dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Let me find the book for this. Mermaids. Little distracted, if I'm being honest. In the past, you may have seen yourself as insignificant, and this card asks you to release any thoughts or feelings of inferiority. Truly believe that you are utterly qualified for any endeavour you can dream about. Write down a list of your fears about moving forward, and then drown those fears by putting the paper into a bucket or large bowl of water. Then take a cleansing shower, bath or swim. The water seals your new way of seeing yourself, as you are in truth an equal to all other children of God. So if you're having doubts, Divine Feminine, about your worth, it's time to remember. Let's go to the Tower of Sexual Magic. Look at this, the Fool energy. He doesn't need much because he's going to what he needs. Okay. It's like it's time for his needs to be met and your needs to be met as well. But you can meet your own needs. Okay. Three of Swords, heartbreak energy. A creeping energy. Yeah, I can see what's going on here. A creep. Okay, that pile of cards there just really indicates that he wants to get close to you, he wants to touch you, he wants to explain to you, but he's afraid that you're angry in this Devil energy, and he's afraid of the questions you might ask him regarding his current situation and whether or not he's made a decision. He's made the decision as in he wants to be close to you. He wants to honour you. He doesn't want anybody else to do that to you. Yeah. It's like he will have to do a bit of creeping. This is like keeping you waiting, where you've been there the whole time. In the background. This is him creeping here. But when it comes down to it, he knows, because Cupid's told him here, he needs to make a decision. And then he needs to go after the Divine Feminine, because she's evolving. It's not she's off, she's ascending. Six of Swords is about moving on. So, a bit of a tricky situation, because he doesn't want you to move on, but he knows he needs to make the effort, make a decision. Maybe not what you expected from the Tower of Sexual Magic, but the Moon energy again. All I want you to do is be my love. My love. Okay, let's see what the Romance Angels want to say. We're going to get this reading wrapped up. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. The alarm's going off as I'm thinking in my mind. You can research past life relationships about past lives. I said me and my daughter was having a very in-depth conversation about Egypt, the pyramids, and I feel like I've had a past life. One of my past lives was around that area, time. Had something to do with it. The romance angel sent you this card to explain the relationship you've inquired about. You have some unfinished business in conjunction with a soulmate from a past lifetime. This may involve forgiving someone, a joint project, or learning personal lessons such as patience. Soulmates recognise each other instantly, and this feeling is often registered as a sense of romantic or sexual chemistry. The magnetism that draws two people, interesting, opened up to the magnetism that draws two people, a red flag, because I felt like someone keeps ignoring the red flags, the alarms, the alarm bells, or was ignoring them. So the magnetism that draws two people together can surpass logic, because the purpose of the relationship is healing and learning. Whether or not your soulmate becomes your life partner, you'll experience personal and spiritual lessons and growth as a result. Past life regressions can also help you uncover the answers you seek. Okay. More? Yeah. My eyes are getting tired. Let's just go to the journey of love. And my mouth's getting a bit dry. What we should do is we'll pull a card from the journey of love, and then I will finish with a message from the angels and ancestors. Okay. I said, what's going on? Seed of the heart. It's interesting because we normally always takes us back like to the first card. Seed of the heart. A birdie outside. I'm thinking, is this a message for the divine feminine here? Because it was in reverse, and it's like, well, something's about to. The Wheel of Fortune was here. Turn around. Well, that's a turnaround for the books. Is that what they say? I think it's something like that. 25. Within each one of us is a divine seed of love waiting to blossom into fullness. We don't always know what type of blossom we shall be, however, and sometimes, if we try to figure it out in advance, the blossoming itself can cause us anxiety, pain or fear, because it is taking us in an unknown, unexpected direction. We may even fear that the direction we are heading is away from our life path and purpose, as if that were even possible. The seed in the heart arises as guidance when we are unfolding in a new manifestation of the divine light within. It comes as encouragement to trust, to surrender, to allow, and to be as open, unthinking, and ready for the unexpected as possible. A plant just needs the right conditions to grow healthy, and if you have ever seen a blade of grass pushing up through a crack in a pavement, then you'll know that when something is meant to grow to the light, it will do so, even against the most apparently insurmountable odds. This oracle brings you guidance. The right conditions are being brought to you. the most perfect support for your own divine blossoming. Trust, know that the seed in your heart knows how to grow and life supports it. It is also a sign that something in your relationships is sprouting, a new energy. The alarm goes off. Don't be afraid to try new ways of relating now, as your life energy supports it. Okay, the poem. When sky can imagine, the dark awake in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. Get your head around that. It's actually trying to get your head around the order, like when to pause and stop, because it's just on lines, isn't it? When sky can imagine, the dark awake, in awe, light pervades and bears the vast tranquil mystery, softly caressing the blue bold birth. Let's finish with a message from angels and ancestors. Okay. A bit snappy. I'm too busy thinking about what I'm going to be doing now, I think I might just clear the desk and wrap some Christmas presents. I think that's what I'm going to do now. So now you know. I think so, anyway. I mean, there's a few things I could do. High Priest. Intend and create. Okay. What's your thoughts on the matter? The Divine Masculines card. So we have the Divine Feminine, the Empress. And then we actually have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is the Divine Feminine's card. And we have the Divine Masculine. Intend and create. You've got the power. But it's like he's handing this power. It's like he's got like this spanner that's just makes some adjustments. Here, use this and watch your passion ignite. Dream big. And it said about the right conditions are being brought to you to help you in your own divine blossoming. Let's read about the High Priest. Opened up to him straight away. So what you've got to be is open to him. Recognise that you have the power to change your life, face your fear and align with the light. That's the meaning of this card. Whoever it's talking to, you. So recognise that you have the power to change your life, face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the Divine Masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions, be second to the High Priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are given attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Perfect way to wrap up this reading. Guys, I will catch up with you all soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.